Cold War nuclear weapons. The race to develop weapons of mass destruction. The hydrogen bomb was created and many scientists urged against it. Scientist J. Robert Oppenheimer urged against using it. It could do more damage than the atomic bomb and would have a greater effect on civilization. The bomb is smaller and than the atomic bombs dropped on Japan, but 500 times more powerful. In the 1960s, more weapons were being invented and built. Both the US and Soviet Union built ballistic missiles that could carry nuclear warheads long distances. Another new creation was nuclear-powered submarines. These devices can launch nuclear warheads from water. Soviet Union soon followed, creating a warhead from the water and submarines of their own. But US and Soviet Union citizens were frightened of a nuclear war.
Brinkmanship is when one country threatens another that the country and they threaten that they are going to use atomic bombs. To the two leaders, Kennedy of the United States and Khrushchev of the Soviet Union.
Mutually assured destruction, or MAD, is a combination of deterrence, which is a strategy revolved around developing weapons so deadly that the Soviet Union would not dare attack, and the willingness to use nuclear weapons. When mutually assured destruction was first discovered, the tensions between the superpowers were so high that schools were having duck and cover drills. People were building fallout shelters in their backyard in case of a nuclear attack.
Even today, countries are still developing atomic bombs. At least half a dozen countries are developing bombs. It is scary to think this and what may happen, but we have to realize that this is still happening. Many people today fear that rogue states will help the terrorists out by giving them nuclear and chemical weapons. Rogue states refers to the states that obtain powerful weapons such as nuclear bombs and support terrorist groups. Some rogue states are North Korea, Iran, Iraq, Cuba, and Libya. After the World Trade Center has attacked and the Iraq War, the fears of another attack are very high.
All right. Salt is also known as strategic arms limitation talks, and in 1963 the superpowers both signed the Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, which prohibits above-ground testing of nuclear weapons. SALT is when the two sides sign treaties setting limits on the numbers of nuclear missiles and missile launching sites. The treaties marked the start of a nuclear disarmament or the reduction of weapons. President Ronald Reagan called on the military to build a missile defense system that would keep enemy missiles from ever reaching the United States. Nicknamed Star Wars, his plan was called for a network of land and space-based missiles that would intercept and destroy incoming missiles while still in flight. Reagan's plan never got off the ground, but work on more limited missile defense system was begun under the administration of President George W. Bush. The superpowers kept taking more steps away from MAD, and by the early 1990s, the Soviet Union had collapsed and the Cold War was over. Facing economic and political problems, the new Russian state agreed to further reductions in nuclear weapons. Thank you.
Oh my God, press stop recording.